Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very special, our annual Wrestling News and Brews Christmas edition. This is episode 46. My name is Oosh Juice, and right next to me is the greatest coast professional wrestling podcasting, Mr. J. Esco, fucking man.
Hey, we getting it, man. We getting started. Ooh, shout outs to the best host, the GOAT, bro, the GOAT. Shout outs to my man, Oos Juice, bro. We're gonna get it started with that Raw, bro.
Appreciate it, brother. Let's roll
Oh,
right into Monday.
for sure, brother. Hey,
Let's
it's
roll right
Christmas
into Monday
edition.
Night
Merry
Raw.
Christmas to everybody that's ever watched us, bro. I like even since last fucking year WrestleMania, bro. Like I can't believe we're approaching 40, and we got to review 39. I mean, bro.
Yep.
We actually met at 38 on the I don't know how it happened, but you fucking commented on one of my videos on 38. You're like, "Oh shit, man. This and that, and you drink, and you know his state of wine." And that's how we got that vibe. But man, shout outs to that. That's 2 years then.
2 years of
But
friendship, but
no, yeah,
we
for
still
sure.
rolling, brother.
Right, we're still rolling. So let's get to Raw. Loser leaves Judgment Day. R-Truth and JD. Bro, I love how this shit was set up. Like at one point, it kind of looked like Rock versus Hogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stare
When,
down and look,
looking side to side, and
bro. It was
yeah,
lit, bro.
super lit, man. And it was funny because the whole segment, Damian Priest could barely contain his laughter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the minute that our truth drops the loser leaves Judgment Day, everyone was skeptical. Rio was like skeptical, and then Damian Priest like, I think it's a good idea. You know what I mean?
That shit was fucking that, bro. That part was funny as well.
You can tell this man does not like JD McDonough no matter what, dog.
Oh yeah, that you know what? His character is just like, even though CM Punk is here, we got the best roster of all time. We got the Rollins, we got Rhodes, we got Orton, we got everybody, bro, that you could think of. It's in the roster right now, WWE, and it's just like this guy. You could still say Damian Priest now. You know what I mean? Like that's rare. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
just shows that WWE is awesome right now. Under Triple H, everybody's gonna shine. And one of my biggest things right now is Shinsuke, bro. Shinsuke is bro fantastic. Imagine you get Okada. Imagine you get Okada, bro. Like, damn, that'd be even wild. Let's bring back Chaos and Raw.
I think the way that they're booking the Japanese talent, bro, the pipeline just might come back, and who knows? The way Triple H is making waves with signing new talent and coordinating them in such a way where they're not only elevating themselves but elevating everybody else. Fuck it, let's bring in Okada. You know what I mean? Let's bring Okada in.
Oh yeah.
Following that opening segment, and we had the match between JD McDonough and R-Truth, where JD McDonough actually falls through a table with R-Truth on top of him and takes the pin. Thus, the rules have to be followed.
Bro, they started that perfect. I was like, back in the day, you would see Hurricane or somebody go against somebody, but this is awesome with R-Truth.
Do you remember? You remember the Hurricane and Rock segments we used to
get? That's what it reminded me of, bro. I was like, this is what that reminded me of. Like, it's just that Triple H gets it. McMahon will never get that shit, bro. But
Vince fell out of touch a while.
Yeah, ago, but you could use that to your main roster, and this guy never. I guess he was focused backstage with women or whatever the fuck he was doing. But I'm telling you, like, man, Triple H, bro, 100%. We're back at that Attitude Era, but like in a good way. Like, you don't need it's not necessary to cuss or do this and that.
It's like the Attitude Era again. Just less drugs, less a lot of violent stories.
Right, a lot of less of that. Like, but at the same time, you can still clown around about, like LA Knight said. He had mentioned what some kind of disease and this and that, and it's just like, yeah, you could play off of that because at the same time, you don't have to use shit and fucking this and that. Like the audience gets it. You know what I mean at this point. So uh they definitely don't need to do that anymore because that's what that's what it got. At one point, everybody was a Stone Cold fan, this and that, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this roster right now, this day and age, it's incredible, man. I don't know what to say, bro. It's just like more talent is coming in. I got a wrestling news. I'm not gonna say it right now, but it pertains to that for sure. What did you think about the Miz versus Gunther, bro?
You know, I mean, I think it's time for the Miz to move on to a different type of storyline. But nonetheless, this Miz versus Gunther match delivered. I mean, I think we've seen probably the best work Miz has done in the last
Right.
decade.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
this tops his
Mhm.
storyline with the returning Daniel Bryan when he first came off of his injury or his retirement. This tops the Intercontinental title run that he had. I think this storyline, these matches he's having, he's unleashing all kinds of fucking moves in this new move set. It's crazy. We've never seen the Miz at this level, and I
No.
think it's scary to say that because he's been in so long, and it seems like he's just getting into his peak. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right. You're right about that. And
Dude is
he's approaching. He's just approaching his 40s. So yeah, you're completely
yo,
right, bro. That I
he's
feel the
just
same
approaching
way.
his 40.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what's crazy too is Randy's Brady like what fucking 43. That is crazy compared to the whole roster right now. Like half of it is like approaching almost the 50s, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I'm glad that Randy said when he showed up to the War
10 more
Games.
years.
10 more years, bro. 10 more years, bro. Like that's incredible, man. He'll probably be done with wrestling when he's 53. At the same time, Jericho's 53 right now, and he's still pushing that shit. It's crazy, bro.
We hear about Cody Rhodes talking about, I don't want to be an old man wrestler. I don't want to be an old man wrestler. My dad was an old man wrestler. I think at this point in age, this day and age, I mean, if you have the ability to keep going and producing high level quality matches, be the old man wrestler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be that. I mean, Randy's gonna be that old man wrestler.
Yeah.
If he says 10 more years, he's gonna break that damn record, man. He's gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
over Ric Flair, and who better than fucking Randy? And I caught it, bro. I mean, there's so many times that my own brother King Resco, bro, would be like, "Why do you like him?" or this and that, and it just kept going years and years and years. I just became a fan, not just because of what he has said, but it's just, bro, I appreciate talent like that. Like, we're getting right now with Austin Theory. I know for sure he's gonna be a big fucking star, but just with Randy, bro, it's just so different because he handled himself so well. Everything he did on cam, bro, I'm telling you, he never fucked up. He never fucked up to me. It was just like he did what he did, and he did it the best as he could. And
Everything.
also, bro, athleticism, promo skills, everything. He had the look and all that longevity, bro. I gotta give it to Orton, bro. Shout out to Randy Orton.
I think you're right. You know what I mean? Randy is one of the guys. Like, let me just be very frank. A lot of times, guys who are homegrown WWE talent often find themselves venturing off to a different promotion to try and build themselves up to getting popularity and come back.
And
Randy Orton, John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, guys. It's crazy. The thing that's in common, those four names, they all came in together during that Ruthless Aggression era. I think that core of guys didn't have to do that. They didn't have to go to TNA or didn't have to go to GCW or
look how everybody started. Cena came off as a whack ass rapper, but Batista came out as a fucking wannabe vampire to Devon Dudley, and you had Randy Orton at just wow, what a career, because he just started fucking wrestling Undertaker. I mean, like,
You're
bro,
right.
that's awesome too. But that's why John Cena picked up so fast, bro, because he had the gimmick he wanted, and at the same time, like, bro, this guy was like, that's what I'm saying. I gotta say that fucking 2002 roster, the rookies, bro, goat rookies, bro. You
Oh,
had
most def.
Brock Lesnar, Batista, Randy Orton, John Cena, Shelton Benjamin, 5 fucking guys that, bro, wow, that's crazy, bro.
Literally came in and fucking dominated the place. Brock
Fuck
Lesnar,
yeah,
within a
dude.
year of Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar's debut, he was world
hell yeah.
champion. He
Yeah.
came in, debuted, smashing Spike Dudley through a trash can.
The
Not even,
Hardys messing up RVD
bro,
at the King of the Ring.
not
Or,
even a year
bro,
later. Not even a year later, he was at SummerSlam,
yup,
pinning The Rock,
wrestling The Rock.
clean,
Man, clean.
1, 2,
No help.
3, no help.
Paul
Not-
Heyman was just there at the side. I don't even know if Paul Heyman was there.
He was just the mouth. He was just the mouth.
Bro. Oh, yeah,
Brock
because The
Lesnar.
Rock does the rock bottom on him on the table. So, yeah,
Right.
Paul Heyman was there. But to go through all that shit, bro, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it right now. Like, these rookies right now, especially with, you gotta start with Carmelo Hayes, bro. That guy is the absolute future of fucking WWE.
Yo, the crop in NXT right now is crazy. You've got Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams.
A lot of
know,
fucking talent
I think
right
you've
there,
got a core of guys in the Performance Center that have the fucking potential to be the guys who lead the ship going forward. And we're looking at it now how we see back 10 years ago where there was Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns,
Yep.
Sami Zayn, you know, all these guys. It comes in waves, and I think right now, it just figuratively speaking, we've got the face for the next 10 years, which is definitely going to be Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And then you've got guys trickling after him where you've
Especially
got
that new
Carmelo.
contract that he signed.
Yep, apparently he signed a new contract, an extension. Yo, people said like, oh, he just wants to go win the championship and go back to AEW.
Hell no.
I don't think, you know what I mean? When you take 10 steps forward, if you're trying to jump ship and taking steps backwards, that's for what?
You're taking 20 steps back, believe me.
And if you think about it, Edge is probably thinking the same shit too now. Like, I'm going to go to AEW and try and do some shit. He gets there. There's not even a fucking fan behind the hard cam side. He can't even run to the other side.
It's really sad, bro. It's really sad.
He can't even run to the other side and cheer up the other side of the crowd because there's no one fucking there.
It's fucking sad, bro. It is.
But
let's get to the main event, bro. We got the Creed Brothers. This is Judgment Day. I gotta say, 5-star fucking match. You know, the Creed Brothers are just insane. I'm glad that they still have the name Diamond Mine because I feel like they're gonna add on to that. But man, I'm so fucking happy for these people, man.
yes.
Everybody in that fucking stable is just, Roger Strong would have even made it even better. But I appreciate the hell out of this team. And speaking of Roger Strong, bro, I got a lot to say about Collision, but let's get it on to NXT, right?
When we run Collision, bro, I'm gonna just let you. I'm gonna mute myself because I want to hear you talk about that entire experience.
No, you don't have to because I want to hear you on there too. Like,
because I've watched that Collision. I want to let you know I watched that Collision just for my boy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you saw me on there, but there is this point where Daniel Bryan and Cesaro were doing a suplex off the top rope, and I swear, bro, I saw myself on the Titantron, and I kept going like this, and I went like this, bro, like crazy, and I saw myself.
I want to know.
Clear.
I want to know. You didn't go alone, did you?
I went with Harvey Christ, bro.
Which one out of you two yelled cocaine?
Me. I was like cocaine. Like, bro, all the loud shit, everything I was talking, bro, it's just like myself. Like, that's what I was doing. Especially, man, once we run down AEW, bro, it's a lot to talk about because Like the seats that we got for $14 each, we even got brought lower to like it was crazy because like
Mm-hmm.
we went to this one person, they're like, no, 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 go lower, go lower. Just I guess for the TV side. And in my
Yeah.
head, I'm thinking, oh, fucking Tony Khan wants us to fill the fucking cam seat. And that's what happened, bro.
Oh, he was pushing you guys lower.
Yeah, big time. And we'll get into that. But let's just finish Raw. Raw was, tremendous.
Yep. Let's go to
Let's
NXT.
get NXT, bro.
NXT. We opened up with Tiffany Stratton versus Fallon Henley, and the crazy thing is, fucking Tiffany Stratton took the L. She
Oh,
put
I
Fallon
know.
Henley over.
Yeah, bro. It's just like
I get it. You know what I mean? Like after the match, obviously you have Tiffany Stratton assault the shit out of Fallon Henley. I mean, to make it not seem like it was much of a fucking, like a squash or like
right.
her looking soft, because you don't want that. I mean, Tiffany
Yeah,
Stratton's definitely one of the female talent going forward. Like we talk about the crop going forward, that's going to carry the
exactly.
division.
Yeah, because they've been really talking about her.
But I want to talk about this fucking what you call it? Tiffany Stratton. She does my favorite move. My favorite basic move in a wrestling move set of all time is always going to be a spine buster. Tiffany Stratton's got a fucking
Nice.
tremendous one. You know what I mean? She hit her
Hey, you need a good spine buster, man. From Batista to The Rock to
to Arn
whoever else,
Anderson. You know
man.
what I mean?
Oh,
Carl
you know what?
Anderson.
Arn Anderson, Carl Anderson, whatever you call them, they had a badass spine buster, brother.
Yes, sir. We you know what's crazy? It's NXT. We had a crazy segment between Trick and Carmelo. You know, discussing about a potential triple threat match.
And that's what I was about to get into. That's actually my first
Let's
that
talk
even
about it.
start like I'm glad that you started off the fucking match and everything in the beginning, but that's actually what I had my notes. Melo wanting a triple threat, and it's just like, bro, this is like classic heel shit. I mean, it's going towards to where this guy is the guy that did that shit, but at the same time, like it could go whichever, but this is what it's looking like. I'm thinking Metal did it, bro, from
I,
everything that's going on. And he's just playing Trick as a dummy or whatever. Like we've seen this clearly in the WWE roster. It's awesome to see these storylines on NXT. It's fucking cool, bro. I'm liking this shit. I don't
I'm
I like at this point, I don't even care to be wrong.
I
I
don't
love
care
this
to be
shit,
wrong
bro.
either. I don't think we get that Carmelo Hayes
Right.
call up soon. I think he turns on him, or the triple threat match proves that he is the guy who attacked him. And
Well,
I think
it's
we
gonna
have a
connect
nice,
now. It's gonna
yeah.
connect too, Oos, because at the same time, Vince is no longer in charge. So
Mhm.
now all this shit's gonna make sense. It's gonna be NXT to the main roster. Like you're gonna see at one point, I put my money on, bro, that next fucking Survivor Series, it's not gonna be War Games anymore. War Games at this point is probably gonna be its own pay-per-view. But if
Right.
they bring back Survivor Series, bro, they can use all this shit as they could even do a third brand. I'm thinking NXT could go on the road too. So
Like a legitimate Survivor
let's
Series.
bro, let's bring back Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. We did it back when we had the best roster in NXT. We had fucking
Bro, we had
Adam
Adam Cole,
Cole,
baby.
Undisputed Era, bro. And it's gonna happen too. I have a lot of wrestling news. So let's get
Wait,
into
let's go.
let's get into NXT because man,
Let's go.
I
Do
want to talk about that.
you mind running on real quick with the NXT? I gotta take a fucking leak real quick.
Hey, do your thing right now.
Give me
I
one
gotta take
second.
I gotta take a piss too.
We'll be right back after these
Yes, we will. We
sponsored
will.
messages.
Hey, don't worry about it, folks. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wrestling News and Brews. Tonight's podcast is brought to you by our friends over at Four Loko. Four Loko is a nice, highly carbonated alcoholic drink that contains 12% alcohol per volume. We in Hawaii like to call it get ripped quick, where you can just down a couple of these and you'll be on a, you know what I mean? If you want to experience Stone Cold in his prime and get that overall aura feeling of opening up cans of whoop asses, this is your drink right here, buddy. Give him 1 second. Give him 1 second. Stan Marsh. What's up, Stan Marsh? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Sam Mush.
I was just talking to the proud folks of Wrestling News and Brews about our sponsor here tonight, Mr.
Man.
The almighty Four Loko.
Hey, the almighty Four Loko, man. I was even gonna grab me one too. I was thinking about it also.
No, it's good, man. I was chilling on my Uber Eats app because I'm not trying to leave on Christmas Day. I'm trying to stay at home.
Oh,
I was I got me a 12-pack, and I was like, I seen Four Loko just kind of peeking on the corner. I'm like, I get one of you two. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, you can't go wrong with that fucking Four Loko, brother.
You can't go wrong, man. You know what I mean? You get all the bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about before we move on to NXT. What I was thinking is definitely we're gonna get that Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams storyline build up from the what is it coming up? Is it Valentine? No, is it Vengeance?
We got the next.
No, New Year's Evil. New Year's Evil. I think following New Year's Evil, we get the start of the storyline, and at Stand and Deliver, NXT Stand and Deliver in April.
I think that's when it culminates, bro. I think we're getting legit Trick Williams versus Mello right there. That's leading up to Stand and Deliver. I'm pretty sure 100%, brother.
Most def. And I'm excited for it because it's going to be a fucking crazy storyline. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking, you know what I mean? His name is Trick Williams, bitch.
Bitch.
It's Trick James, bitch.
No, man. Say less, bro. That fucking promo was awesome, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nikita Lyons return match. She definitely took that match. And also, man, this whole angle, big shout out to Dragunov, man. He sold the fuck out of this so-called injury, bro. At the end of this main event with Ridge Holland, leading up to where he had fucking messed up Big E, right? Where he did that injury. Same thing with this NXT angle with Dragunov, where he did that one move on him, and it just seemed like a regular move, bro. It didn't look too hard, but man, he sold that shit so crazy, bro. Shout out to fucking Dragunov for selling that shit, man. I thought it was real. I don't know what you think. What did you think about this?
You know, so this NXT was pre-taped. And there were people in the audience before this episode aired that they leaked it that, you know, Dragunov got hurt. And, you know, before I found out it was kayfabe, I was fucking heated, dog. I was like, we got to stop giving this guy Ridge Holland opportunities. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got to stop it. A lot of people are saying, you know, oh, it's distasteful to use him in this kind of angle. I'm like, I mean, if it made fans like myself, JSco, or other people who are diehard fans react in a legitimately pissed way, something's being done right, because now we're all we're talking about is
now we're talking about it. Yeah.
Like, man, fuck Ridge Holland, like WWE this, WWE that. We got them in our mouths. We're tweeting about them. We're talking about them. And now they did their job. They made NXT the hottest thing to watch now because they've got a guy named Ridge Holland who hurts people.
That's true. So I'm really liking that angle right there.
I'm liking it, though. It pissed me off legitimately, by the way. Yeah, it legit pissed me off. You know,
it was just one of those things where I was just like, man, he sold the fuck out of that thing. I don't know what happened there, but he sold the fuck out of it, bro. Let's get into Motherfucking
Dynamite, baby.
Dynamite. Let's
Hey,
get it, bro.
I didn't even realize I got Bray Wyatt's theme playing in the background a year ago today. I seen my man at
Bro, 4 months since it's
4 months
crazy, man. It's
but
crazy. It's
it's
really
been a year since I got to see him live. You know what I mean? In
a whole
Miami,
year, a whole
you
ass
know?
year, man.
Cheers!
Hey, you got to see him at his best, bro.
I got to see him in his second match back, man. You know.
I'm glad you touched his hand the way you did, man, because it is all worth it, bro.
I touched his broken finger, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
You got that of him.
Let you know right now, that was a sweaty fucking glove, dog. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna trip, bro. They got Jinder Mahal's sweat and blood all over that shit. But let's go ahead into Dynamite, brother. Start us off, Bruce.
All right.
I'm calling Sasha. Come see
you know what?
Him, baby.
You know what, Ushus? I think you're gonna have to get it. I did lose my notes.
I got you. No, I got you.
On AEW Dynamite, I had a lot to say about that. But if you say what you're gonna say, I'll pick off from there.
I got you. So this was the AEW Holiday Bash edition of Dynamite. We obviously had matches consisting of the Continental Classic, only the Gold League though, no Blue League tonight. We opened up the show. We had Roderick Strong versus Commander. We had Adam. Roddy obviously looking great. I mean, he looks like his old self than what WWE had him. I mean, not to say not to knock Diamond Mine version of Roddy Strong, but when Roddy is out there being Roddy, there's it's great to see. I got to see. I feel the only plus of watching Roderick Strong in AEW is we get to see the Roddy that we know of PWG Roddy. You know what I mean?
And I was also going to show that move that he did pull, his finisher, like that old school fucking I forget what he calls it, but
no, yeah.
I recorded that shit. It was clean as fuck, bro. He landed that awesome, bro. That was old school Roddy Ring of Honor shit.
You know what? We also got to see this night. We got to see the number one contenders match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Two former women's champions, right? Rio's a former women's champion.
Yeah.
Let's see, Rio versus Saraya. Do I agree with the winner of this match? I don't, because it feels like they just had Saraya win the women's world title at All In Wembley and then just fucking drop it off. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that Saraya isn't the best on that roster, but I mean, it looks kind of fucked up, you know, that they had her win the title in Wembley and then give it to Toni Storm, and now she's taking L's left and right. She's lost to Riho, who, if we really look at it from a wrestling perspective, Saraya should have buried Riho in a legitimate, you know what I mean?
At the same time, I'm thinking like maybe she's going through that injury shit. You know how they treat injured wrestlers, like
true.
Especially with star power. Like it could happen. I don't know if it's a thing, but that's the way I see it. Because
do you think they're trying
champion, what they want? I mean, Shawn Michaels said it best, bro. When Shawn Michaels was world champion after that Elimination Chamber, he quickly lost it to Triple H within the next pay-per-view. But I just feel like as a champion, you have to be the best. It's just like if you're dealing with some shoulder injury or some leg injury, whatever the hell you're dealing with, or you got to defend that title everywhere and anywhere. And it's just like, I think that's what's going on. Like that world championship, if you get it, I think it's a big fucking deal. It is.
It's a big deal. And you're right. I didn't even look at it like that. It's a responsibility that she has to uphold. And if her body is not up to par, you're absolutely right. You know,
right.
If she
it has to be.
Take all the bumps, all the shit that comes with it, she shouldn't be champion. You're right, and I agree. But I don't think she should be wrestling in these matches and taking L's. You know, like
that either, right? Taking the L's there, yeah.
It's kind of like ruins it. You're right. But I didn't even think of it like that, Jasper. You're absolutely
right. Also, too, bro, maybe Saraya is happy with the losses. Maybe she's trying to elevate these women, which is cool, too, on her part, because she can't do much, so might as well give it to them. We got a lot to talk about, bro. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
there's so many things I can say, but at the same time, I'm leaning on the wrestling news at that side. So
no worries, brother. We'll get to these quick, and then wrestling news we're gonna converse. But let me just get through Dynamite.
Oh fuck yeah!
We
Let's
had
get it, brother.
we had fucking a classic Continental match. I'm not gonna lie, this is a solid match between we had Roosh versus Swerve Strickland. Swerve coming out on top, obviously. I think even though Roosh hasn't been booked the way he should have been booked the last month or two, taking the L from Swerve Strickland is not really an L because Swerve is probably the biggest star in AEW right now, regardless of who the champion is. MJF, I think MJF right now, his popularity is not as big as Swerve's. And it's all because of his gimmick. It's his entrance, it's everything. But that's what sells, right? Like all the minuscule things that you think doesn't sell.
Yeah.
Great match between them. We also had Jay Lethal versus Mark Briscoe.
That was a great
match.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's some Ring of Honor at the high spot on especially a show like Dynamite showcase from thousands of fucking viewers. Also, big shout outs to that main event, bro. That
Mox
main event, White was actually like what fucking made me laugh, bro. I actually have it on that rest of the news too. I had a lot of posted on there, but did you see that sign where they posted? I don't know exactly what it said. I have the notes there, but it says something like whatever the match is, Mox bleeds at the end or whatever the fuck. I was laughing my ass off. Bro. It was like a front row sign too. I was laughing my ass off. Whatever's going on, Mox bleeds.
I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part of that whole match was Mox delivering a curb stomp. He hit Jay White with a fucking curb stomp, dog.
Yeah.
Overall, Dynamite came out to a not so bad episode, better than the dumpster fires that Tony Khan usually puts out. But let's go ahead and move on to the next episode. Now we're going to discuss, and that is Friday Night SmackDown. We open up with a fucking heel AJ Styles in a black trench coat, black slacks.
Bro, what did you think about this, Zeus?
Yo, I think the trench coat is cool. But if we could get back hoodie, puffer jacket, AJ Styles, like aces and eights AJ Styles, if we could get aces and eights AJ Styles into this mix.
I don't know what the hell the thing was with the black slacks and the belt.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're going with there, but I feel like it's going somewhere.
It seems like he's corporate heel Undertaker. I like the heel aspect. I like the heel aspect, but let's switch up the attire. You know,
but how you said corporate, that's what I can see with the slacks.
Remember corporate Kane with the black slacks.
That's exactly what it looked like. Loose.
He comes out and he noted that Randy Orton and LA Knight both want Roman Reigns. He doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Adam. Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Adam Pearce comes out right after that and announces a triple threat to face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
So it's gonna happen at
Nick Aldis. You mean Nick Aldis?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And announcing it for one of my favorite fucking pay-per-views, New Year's Revolution SmackDown. That's crazy, bro. I was just like, I popped for that one. I was like, fuck, bro, that's cool.
You remember the OG New Year's Revolution with the first elimination? We just talked about it when Shawn Michaels won the World Heavyweight Championship.
Sir. I mean, it's those pay-per-views are epic, and that's something McMahon would never have done. But I'm glad that Triple H is fucking us, bro. I love Triple H for that.
Mm-hmm. Triple H is definitely regurgitating the old style of booking that WWF used to love. And
get it.
It is what it is. We had Bianca Belair, Mia Yim, and Shotzi, and Zelina Vega.
Damage Control couldn't look even better, bro.
Yo,
we did have that big fucking match where Michin got that big win, and I'm glad that she got it, bro. She deserves that shit. I love Michin, bro. I love her. I love Mia Yim, from her days from TNA. Big shout out to her for getting that big win, bro.
We also had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn returning out of the big Christmas gift.
Hey, one thing I gotta say, Usman.
Mhm.
Isla Dawn is so fucking hot, bro. She is, bro. She is a little busty, man. It's just like, damn.
Mhm.
You gotta look at her twice. You're like, one way, you're just like, okay, whatever. You look at her again, you're like, damn, bro.
That's crazy, Oos.
Bro, she is hot as fuck. I gotta say
Yo,
that.
I gotta move on to this segment that we had with fucking
Sorry,
with, with Solo and fucking Solo and Jimmy and Roman backstage, and Jay goes, you know what? Solo on 3. 1, 2. And then Roman Reigns is sitting there like this motherfucker.
Bro, Jimmy is whatever he's cooking up, bro. As a heel, he's fucking doing it right.
Yo,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I love Jey Uso.
Fuck
But
yeah, bro.
Jimmy is fucking. He's money right
bro,
now.
Jimmy is cooking, bro, right now. He knows what he's doing. When you know, like that, you're not one of the best wrestlers. You can use that shit against, like, in a way where you could be like, oh yeah, okay, well I'm not the best wrestler, but I could be the best entertainer, like,
Yep.
or the best thing, or the best that, like. There's always somebody, like, remember, like a lot of wrestlers say it. We've seen this all over YouTube on the shoot and the shoots with what everybody says. And one thing is, like, you could never be 100% on everything because there's always, like, it's almost like 2K, bro, where you got the sliders and shit like that. Like, it's just like some people are good at certain things. You can never be all time.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, there's some people that are just great at everything. Like,
true.
You know what I mean? And we get to those places. I'm just glad that, bro, WWE is, I gotta say, it's one of the best fucking rosters of all time, man.
There's so many avenues to make it to the
wow.
top, dog.
Bro, at one point, 2K23, wherever the fuck it was, that, bro, we didn't have nobody, and now, look at us now. It's just like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It was Solo on 3. We also had right after that we had Carmelo Hayes versus Kevin Owens in a U.S. Championship tournament.
Fire, bro.
I mean, like I said, I don't. It would have been a great avenue for Carmelo to come up into the main roster as United States champion, but I don't see him coming up to the main roster until he has that storyline.
Now with that storyline going in the mix.
Now without that storyline, bro.
It was awesome for KO to get that win because that way, WWE is treating them right, looking at him too. Especially so passionate. He's a great fucking wrestler. I'm glad that they gave him what he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Also, bro, I'm still looking at Isla Dawn.
You this motherfucker, all right.
I'm just fucking around. Dragon Lee versus Butch. Dragon Lee versus Butch, man. That is a classic, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That match was so good, bro. That was NXT quality right there.
That was NXT Black and Gold.
Wow, bro.
That was NXT Black and Gold.
What a fucking match, man. I think I wrote it down that Dragon Lee did this one move at the end. Bro, oh, man. It's just that these fuckers, bro, and the indies, they kill this shit. That's why I miss watching the indies. But now that, WWE is getting that, I rather watch WWE because they do it in a so much bigger way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into KO made the finals. We got Santos versus Lashley.
With the returning Humberto.
Yeah, we got Carrillo. We got Angel Garza, bro.
We got Angel Garza. We got Humberto Carrillo.
Let's go.
We got a newly formed Legado del Fantasma.
We got LWO and we got
Legado del Fantasma.
We got them at the same fucking. Man, it's just awesome, bro. It reminds me kind of like Latino Heat, like Latino fucking Heat, Eddie Guerrero back in the mix, bro. It just feels like that vibe.
It feels like what do you call them? What was it? The tag team with Conan and fucking Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna.
Hey,
I can't.
there's a lot of Mexican if you think about it, because remember they had a Carlito and Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
They did that run by with John Cena, right? They stabbed him in a
We
fucking
had we had
bar or whatever
fucking
the fuck it
we had
was.
Hunico and fucking Camacho. Well,
Yeah,
Camacho was actually fucking
Camacho.
Tangaloa, who was actually
Yeah,
Tongan.
and then Camacho ended up turning into
Tangaloa.
uh what's his
Tangaloa.
name?
Tamatonga's brother.
The mass wrestler.
Um,
I thought it was
no, Hunico became Sin
who?
Cara,
Oh, there you go. I'm thinking of Hunico. My
but
bad, bro.
Camacho is actually Tangaloa,
Yeah,
Tamatonga's brother.
Yeah, because Camacho wasn't he with the
Gorillas of Destiny. He's Tongan. He's Tamatonga's brother.
yeah. Tamatonga was really
No,
I
he's
don't
a,
know
he's
why.
a Bullet Club baby.
I don't know why I had fucking mixed up with exactly who you're saying right now. Not Camacho, but the other
I'm
one.
not gonna fucking lie, bro.
Hunico. Yeah,
Bruce,
my man.
this
Fuck.
is our what, our 46th episode.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I was like,
still
man.
no,
I got confused on that one.
I'm still fucking tripping out that Bullet Club flag behind you is fucking crazy.
Oh, bro, it's gonna stand to the test of time, bro. I'm telling you, man. This Bullet Club sign was made in 2016. I'm still rocking the fuck out of it. I'm still wanting some signatures from the stores.
You see that mirror right there? You see that mirror right there? I'm replacing that mirror next week with the fucking NWO painting of Hall, Nash, and Hogan.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking fire, man.
But the last thing I want to talk about before we move on to Collision and I give the rings to you, we had a vignette of Karrion Kross and
the Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain.
That's gonna be crazy.
Hear me the fuck out. Hear me out. If we get the Authors of Pain aligned with fucking Karrion Kross, with Paul Ellering also present.
When I heard that, I mean, my boy Harvey Christ told me about Ellering that he was gonna be on there, and I was like, "What? Are you serious? Like we're already parked at AEW. We're about to shoot our video." And he tells me about that. He signed with them. I'm like, "What? Are you serious? Like, this is when we're about to record it." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, and he told me about it. Yeah, he signed with them. He was on the video too. I was like, "Whoa, my god, bro!"
Dude,
I was like,
the reason
fucking high.
The reason Ellering, when AOP came to the main roster back in 2019, 2020, 2019, when they came to the main roster, the reason they kicked Ellering out is because Paul Ellering had a non-disclosed fucking agreement with WWE, like, hey, I'll stay with AOP, but I'm not gonna travel. I'm not gonna do all this fucking road, on the road shit. Like I'm gonna if you keep them in NXT and I can go to Orlando.
I cannot believe they're all together, brother.
That was the deal.
Crazy.
Like Ellering was so like
all those years later, and then to come back in the same fucking group, bro. That's
and now
insane,
for Ellering to go ahead and say like,
wow,
okay, I'll resign with you guys only if I'm with AOP, but I'll go ahead and go on the road. Something must have happened, you know what I mean? Maybe he got into a divorce with his wife where he can leave the house now. Rachel Ellering, his daughter, I think I don't know if she's still with WWE or if she had moved on. I think she's not. I think she's with WWE. She's with AEW. That's crazy. Rachel Ellering is performing under the Ring of Honor brand of AEW, which you got to see. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But that was SmackDown. SmackDown was awesome. We don't usually do this on Wrestling News and Brews, but we're going to talk about AEW Collision
for once, bro.
And we're gonna hand it off to Jay Esco, who was there live.
Fucking
person. Tell us about it, man. Tell us about your overall experience, brother.
Let's see here, man. I'm trying to get it.
I got to piss real quick, but talk about it. And I got some serious questions for you.
All right, we'll get it right now. One thing for sure, I think we'll still be on here. Shout out to Tom Cable. I'm just gonna switch my thing right now, and I'm gonna see if I can get my hard notes on this. So hopefully we're still on this. Okay, all right, we got it. We got it. All right, let's get back into it.
Okay,
My
all right.
bad, folks.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. I got the notes here.
Tom Cable. What's up?
Shout out to Tom.
Hey,
We got Tom Cable up in this
what's
bitch.
up, Tom Cable?
All right,
Tom
all
Cable. I just want to know who took that video of you that you posted on IG today. That
right.
was a crazy video, man. Whoever was that Panda was on the fucking introduction. That's crazy. I'm gonna do one too.
All right,
Collision,
so
dog.
let's get into Collision. Let's see if I could. I don't know why I didn't take a picture of this one, but okay, this is my experience. So this is the first time I'm going to AEW event. AEW event. Hold on, let me cancel this shit up. First time going to AEW event. I decided to be like, oh, I'm not a like I usually like we usually get there hour 2 hour events to get there. At this point, I was like, I didn't give a fuck, bro. I was still fucking chilling. I was still, slacking off. We decided to take off like around 5 or 6, even though this event started at 7. Uh, we ended up parking. It's just crazy, bro, because everything was like not packed. So I was like, wow, like it was just a smooth fucking drive. We parked well. There was nobody there. We shot a video in the car. We smoked, drank. We got into the venue. Perfect, no line, nothing. I'm so confused, bro. I was telling Harvey the whole time, like, man, this is fucking poor as fuck because like there's no lines, there's no merchandise. You go into the venue, there's no fucking merchandise, nowhere to be seen, like nowhere. Like there's no lines for a beer, there's no lines for a soda. I'm just like, what's going on? I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I'm being dead honest. I'm not trying to talk shit about AEW. I'm just going by my experience. Let me get back to it. So as soon as we get to our seats, we're fucking running late. We're already, it's like 7:03, 7:05. I hear Daniel Bryan's music. I'm like, what, man? Hey, I'm fucking looking at Harvey. I'm like, come on, man. Like, fuck, I feel like we're missing everything. So we're walking faster. We're getting to our fucking spot. Once we get there, we go to this one usher, and the usher, he doesn't even look at our tickets, bro. He's just like, go down there. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? He just wants us to get down to the better seats just so we can fill up the spots on the TV side. And I'm laughing my ass off, bro. We get the better seats. We're in the charter level. Bro, it's badass. We're just chilling. And I'm like, I only paid $14 for my seats and I get better fucking seats than this. I'm laughing, bro. And yeah, man. It was a good show. I just gotta say it's way different than from WWE. As far as like, man, there's so many videos that I was gonna show you. Who's just so different. On TikTok, there's some fucking guy that was leaf blowing the fucking ring, bro.
Yo, I seen that on your story, dog.
I
That
was
shit.
just like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like he was like what is this? And there's a woman the whole time talking to people. Like if she was like a dance performer, when you get those fucking chicks like a night dancer, that's what it seemed like. She
I
was
was just like,
just
hey, who'd you come with?
in WWE, they got the DX thing going on. They got everything, all this cool shit, bro. And you go in there, and it's just a person just talking like to people, like it's a fucking bar. Okay, so those are the little things that we're going by right now. Hold on, we gotta guess. Okay, oh, Harvey came up here. He wants to talk about it.
What are we talking about here, boys?
Oh boy, man, we're talking about you came at the right time. We're talking about AEW right now.
What part of AEW? Because all I gotta say about AEW is fuck John Moxley.
Hey, well, tell us about this whole Collision, man, right now.
Collision was pretty fun for the most part, but I felt like I was watching Dynamite because it was like really schizophrenic. It's like
Yeah,
here's a fucking,
I'm glad that you said that, Harvey.
here's a
'cause it
spot
was
monkey
kinda-
match. Here's a serious match.
Yeah, there you go. That's how I
I
seen it
fucking
too.
hated that the fucking crowd, they were chanting meat during Keith
Yeah,
Lee and
they
Brian
kept saying
Cage.
meat. They kept saying, "Oh my god,
Thank you, New Day. Thank you, Big E, for the big
meat,
men
meat,
slapping meat match.
meat, 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 meat,
Meat, meat, meat, meat, meat,
meat,
meat,
meat,
meat, meat,
meat,
meat, meat.
Seriously, bro, that's how it was.
And this was my favorite part, Jasco. When Aubrey Edwards was getting introduced,
Oh, talk, hey,
Dasha.
bro.
Dasha was getting all of us to try and cheer for Aubrey Edwards. All the J Brones, all the marketing.
Hey, Harvey, tell Us what you
I
said.
stood up loud and proud and said,
I got it
good
on
for
video.
old Seabiscuit."
He caught her sheep. Oh, I was laughing
Four
my fucking
people
ass
were
off,
like-
bro.
What's the face that she made when stepping between Jade Cargill and fucking I forgot who the other diva was. The other female. She was like,
4 people grimaced when I called her Seabiscuit, bro. I could have kept going on that one.
Bro, that shit was fucking funny.
Good
man.
for
Like,
Secretariat.
I didn't expect that, man.
I hate Aubrey Edwards with the passion, dog. So
Someone-
I'm
On the
Even
Cornets
worse over here,
page,
man. I
on
fucking
the
hate
fan page, not the official Cornet page, but the fan page.
yeah.
Someone commented, "You should have started a Mr. Ed chant."
Oh,
That shit floored me, Mr. Ed, Mr. Ed,
Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Hey, also one thing that I could point out in AEW, especially since they don't have no people there, right? They have a loud ass mic under the ring that you could hear big time. Every slam was just like, bah, because they don't got no fans, so they got the big ass mic in the
Exactly.
fucking middle of the ring, under the
That's
ring.
why I took
underneath,
the
right, to
picture.
make
That's why I
the
took the
slams
picture
and
opposite
bumps and
You
all
where
that
we
shit.
were.
bro, you could hear every slam. It's
Jasco.
crazy.
I mean,
Jasco,
not gonna
You
lie, I
can
think
vouch for it. The opposite side where we were,
Yeah,
on the Arkham side, there was nobody on
nobody
that
on that side, bro.
Just the bottom level, and that was it.
Yeah, that was basically it right there.
Harvey Christ, I'm glad you're here because I want to show you something.
Yeah.
We in there next week, Wednesday, buddy.
Bro,
Oh,
he's there.
shit.
It was at the row one.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It's
Juice
row
is
one.
there, row one, brother.
First-
Damn, that's
You're
crazy.
a bum, Eddie.
Hey,
You're
you
still
know
a
what?
bum.
No,
Hey,
like,
you know what,
listen,
man? I'm
bro.
gonna be looking out for Ooze for sure, man.
I'm sitting in row one, seat 18, which is kind of in the middle.
You're still there, bro.
Man.
no,
bro.
hear me out. You're gonna see me on TV, but you guys want to know how I got this ticket?
The wife, right?
No, the wife got me WrestleMania tickets.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. By the way, shout out to my
She's
lovely wife.
Fuck
She's a
yeah.
real one for that. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
I undersold it. You know what I got her? I got
Real
her
ride or die.
the real rider. I got her wrestling. I got her PlayStation 5 Vision Pulse 3D headset. I thought I was like, I was like, yeah, I got you. I was like, I got you. I'm the one that played the most money. No, she goes off and buys fucking like $400-$500 WrestleMania tickets. I was like, I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. I'm gonna cook dinner. I'm gonna clean the house. You know what I mean? I'm gonna clean. But no, let me
I'm
tell
do
you.
laundry. I'm gonna change the
that's
children's
real
diapers.
love right there, brother.
Let me fucking tell y'all how I got these tickets, dog. So I have a boy who's watching this right now. He's a Wrestling News and Brews fan. Shout out to
Hope
my
he
boy.
is.
Hey,
my
shout
boy Mikey.
outs.
My boy Mikey. He works at Prudential Center here in Newark.
Yes, sir.
These first row seats were comp tickets for him.
The guess.
Yeah.
They were comp tickets, bro. Comp.
Yeah.
Like if you're giving out
like
first
X amount of guests.
Right, but if you're giving out but he's a security guard at the arena, not for AEW.
Okay.
Not for AEW. He's a arena security guard.
Yeah.
So if they're giving out comp
Like
tickets
a regular.
for just a security guard, if they're giving out first row seats as complimentary tickets to a security guard,
Yeah.
that means they ain't selling shit, bro. Like,
yeah,
I got first row tickets.
brother.
Come
Ooze.
on, man.
Ooze. Hold on. This is how I know how sad it is in AEW. There was no crowd in the restroom.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, you can
There
just
was
go in there,
nobody
take a
in the
piss.
restroom.
What were the merch tables
No,
like?
no.
We
There's
didn't
no.
even see the merch.
There's no
table.
merchandise stands. Nothing,
We
brother.
probably had to travel further for that small ass poker table, but the
Wait,
fold out cart. You know what I'm saying?
not even a nice sizable crowd for
We didn't see any
a
of that.
returning
That's what I'm
Thunder
saying, like,
Rosa.
Nothing
The
wrong.
other
Nothing.
half of the fucking center was empty, bro. So that's like 2,000, 3,000 people. Like they're not gonna bust out a merch table.
No, you know what? Let me fucking tell you. So Jay Esco, let me tell you this out. So I honestly, Harvey Christ, I go on Twitter and I argue a lot. That's what gets me through my day.
That's
I argue with people on Twitter who try to make the illusion that AEW is a profitable, top tier
of course.
mainstream wrestling company, right? So
Don't tell me about the ratings. Like, shut the
No,
fuck
I'm not.
up, you dumbass.
So this guy goes on he's from San Antonio. He goes on Twitter. He goes, proof that AEW is a goddamn draw. So shut the fuck up.
What?
Somebody,
No, sir.
somebody
No,
tweeted.
sir.
Somebody tweeted. Tickets were at $14 for the San Antonio event.
Yeah,
Relax,
exactly.
bro.
$14. So please come
Bro.
here.
4
Calm
tickets
down,
for
dog.
$56. Okay.
4 tickets for $56. You know what $56 gets you at a WWE event? A nosebleed fucking seat with no
balcony.
food, bro.
No,
Bro,
I was gonna
bro.
say maybe 2 t-shirts.
2 t-shirts, maybe a popcorn and a soda.
That's what
Maybe
it gets you.
Hey, Oos.
Popcorn and a
Hey,
soda.
Oos. That's
What's
the whole balcony was tarped the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
Most of the other side was tarped the fuck out, bro.
I want if I die, I want to be buried on the hard camp side because I need the leg room.
But at least you know if you get buried on the hard camp side, nobody will see your grave, so you won't be disturbed. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say a couple of things right now. Rest on because we're gonna get
Pyro
on.
sucks and Kawhi Leonard did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Kawhi did nothing wrong. Spyro sucks. We're on wrestling news right now. WWE to resume signings, free agents from different companies. I'm like, hell yeah, about fucking time because these people that they're getting, and we had a big conversation with me and Harvey, man, talking about all these people that they're signing from
like
the
NXT
Army
prospects
and the football. And this and that, and
you've been
these
a
motherfuckers
fireman,
never.
you've been a chef all your life.
Yeah. Oh,
you
you're a
could be
fireman.
wrestler.
Oh yeah, come be a wrestler.
Jesco,
that
this
bullshit.
is my argument.
Yeah,
and you agree with it. I hate
agree,
baseball.
100%.
So come be a baseball player.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not Kevin Nash, man. I'm not Goldberg. I'm not Brock Lesnar. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So what we're saying, Oos, is basically like they're gonna start signing.
You're not that one of a kind freak athlete like Kevin Nash or Brock Lesnar or Goldberg, you know.
They're gonna start signing people from the indies. So
they need to.
The only successful person, the only successful
shout out to Triple H for that
opinion,
one.
And like I told Giesco, was Tiffany Stratton.
Oh,
Tiffany Stratton was the only successful prospect.
Hey, Harvey was right about that one, man.
Can I say something to Harvey Christ real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Like Harvey, like you know what I mean. You're an experienced wrestler on the indie scene. You've been able to go ahead and wrestle and probably
across. I've watched wrestling for 30-something years.
Hey,
so you know,
to
me, you understand and you know the importance of the indie market, and for WWE to finally tap into it and commit to it, it's good. It's only going to be betterment for the entire roster. You got these NIL college athletes, but if they could pick the brains and see from these indie fucking stars, it's only gonna make more sense,
second.
right?
Wait, hold on. Odyssey Jones was drafted to Raw. Where the fuck is Odyssey?
Yeah, where's Odyssey Jones, bro?
He's injured.
Damn.
He's hurt. he's a
He's
spectacular athlete, but he's hurt.
Hey, also my wrestling news and brews. Dominic signed a 5-year deal with WWE. Also, WWE signs.
Can you all imagine the Mysterios, Ray and Dominic in AEW? Can you all imagine?
Nah, it would just be so cringe.
Can
Hey,
you
bro,
imagine Kevin Steen,
But
Kevin
both
Owens in AEW?
it was both Ray and Dom signed new contracts, bro.
right?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
Ray just signed a big contract too.
The contracts were up. You know, the contracts are old. Are they gonna sign up?
Yeah.
Also, bro, WWE signs legends contract to Bray Wyatt and his family. So all
There
the
you go.
proceeds,
That
that shit goes to Bray Wyatt's family. Awesome, bro.
I got
Classy by WWE.
If they show IRS stuff, the money better go to Bray Wyatt's family.
Most
God
definitely.
damn it.
Hey,
Most
fuck
def.
the IRS guy. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you. IRS was fucking great. Have you paid your taxes, sir?
I've got 3. I've only got 3. So number 1 for me is WWE has signed a working relationship with All Japan Pro Wrestling. Opening the doors to there's 2 current guys on that roster who are former WWE.
The match with Nakamura and Muda already happened, so of course that bridge was already.
Now we get Charlie
formed.
Dempsey in the Triple Crown Championship.
Hey, Charlie Dempsey, bro. Fuck yeah.
And not to mention, we had William Regal in his first ever WWE appearance since his 1-year fucking non-compete clause by Tony Khan. Faggot. It gave him the opportunity to come and announce that Charlie Dempsey's his son. My second thing for wrestling news and brews is, according to the West Australian newsletter, tourism in Australia has pushed for The Rock to appear at Elimination Chamber in a couple of months.
Wow.
And apparently it's been making waves where he eventually will. The Rock also posted on Instagram when he's talking about playing Duante Claus that he hinted at making an appearance in WWE soon, which could possibly be the Australian show. If the money is right, he's definitely going to make an appearance. And the last thing I want to get into about my wrestling news and brews is that WWE officials and writers have been notified, apparently, not saying it's official or it's confirmed news, they have apparently been made note to go ahead and start drafting up storylines for Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I heard she just got signed, bro.
What do we think? Harvey, Jay Esco, what do we think, guys?
I'm telling you, Usman, it's going to be one of the best fucking Royal Rumbles of all time. I'm telling you right now.
It's fine, but in my opinion, Sasha Banks was never a huge draw. You know what I mean?
Compared
to Charlotte Flair or compared to Rhea Ripley,
neither that. If you think about it, man, it's just gonna be a big fucking star power fucking WrestleMania 40. That's what I'm telling you.
Mania 40
my
is
opinion at this time is we're gonna take everything we can from you, Tony Khan, because you can go fuck yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's gonna be one of the most epic.
I'm up for that. Jasco, you said we're here right here at AEW Collision, right here at San Antonio, Texas.
Fucking God, Tony Khan.
It's like if you're not committing to John Laurinaitis.
Tony
Khan. It's the Von Erichs coming here in ROH.
Doesn't that sound like Tony Khan, bro? Man, sounds right like Tony Khan.
Just
Tony. Hey, Harvey Christ, let's talk Jasco.
Hold on, Jasco.
The fact that you guys fucking
Jasco, you're my fucking what does it say? You're my counterpart, counter signature, whatever the fuck. I said, hey, Kevin's not showing up. So let's go.
Yeah,
Wait,
definitely. I was just like, yeah,
I have-
you're right.
I have-
about
No
that.
Kevin Von Erich for ROH. Get
Yeah,
the
he
fuck
just show up
I
on the
have,
Ring of Honor bullshit. Yeah,
I have
there.
one last thing that I want to talk about before we finish.
Let's get it.
So on my wrestling news, I also have Jim Cornette appearing on a podcast, on an interview,
his
stating
own
this,
podcast. Oh,
speaking-
inside the
speak-
ropes.
speaking directly to Chris Jericho, saying it's Christmas. Slap Tony Khan's dick out of your mouth on fucking mainstream media.
Because
dog.
Chris Jericho is trying to have a dick.
Damn.
Chris
Jericho's a
Jericho is
fucking
talking
puppet.
like Hulk Hogan at this moment.
He is.
Saying
And
he
he's
was
sucking
in
out of
the
his ass,
room at
bro.
the time.
I'm telling you, man. it's
Wow,
all
no,
cringe.
hold
It's
on,
cringe,
hold on
bro,
a
as
second.
fuck.
Hold on.
You know what? Let's talk about it
Chris
on
Jericho
the fucking.
was saying he
you
was
know
in
what?
the
Hey,
room
save
at the
it,
time.
bro. Save it, man. Let's talk about it
He
on
was,
the next
Chris
chat.
Jericho was saying that he was in the room at the time that the brawl out was happening. Chris Jericho was doing the media scrum at the exact. Wasn't that the original story at
It
the
was.
time? That Chris Jericho was doing the media scrum appearance when brawl out was happening. And now Chris Jericho wants to change his story like he's Hulk Hogan. I was there, brother, and yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Oh,
on the
fuck
couch
that,
with-
yeah, bro.
with
Hey, you know what?
Lucy,
Let's save it
your
for
wife.
the live right now. Shout outs to Wrestling News and Brews.
Get the fuck outta
I
here.
think everybody.
Chris Jericho,
Yeah, we
you're a
we
fucking
did it
liar.
right. You're a
You're a
fucking
piece
faggot
of
too.
shit.
Fuck you, Jericho.
Hey, y'all, thank you for tuning in to Wrestling News and Brews. Harvey Christ, JS Comain. Catch us on the 800 Club on JS Comain's channel. Tune in, spike your fucking hair.
Chris
Stay
Jericho
tuned.
wants to pretend he's a
fucking-
nice guy in a wrestling
Merry Christmas, y'all.
because he wants
Merry
to
Christmas.
position himself and politic himself
Yep,
like
fuck
Hulk
Chris Jericho,
Hogan.
dog. Legitimate. Fuck Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho is